Alright, let's have a look at Amaruq Wulfe's map, which is called Entryway at this point. So I think it's a very Startan heavily inspired map, which is already pretty evident. I'm playing this on GZ Doom. I'm not sure if that's where it's supposed to be, but that's what I play, so we shall do this. So despite it being Startan, it's very nicely detailed. Alright. So I had exactly the right amount of pistol bullets there to finish out that encounter. Here's an upgrade here. I like these little pillars. Nice little outdoor area. This feels fairly classic Doom inspired by just from the feel of it. Maybe it's just all the texturing has that feel to it. But even this little courtyard, you know, it's that old principle of if you can see outside, you should be able to reach it thing, right? UAC, very nicely done. Red key for that door, so as indicated by the strips, so the grey strip means anybody can open it, doesn't need a key. Good to know. It's good map design, indicating to your player in some way, shape or form. Nice little pillory thing here. Detailing. Wait, get out of it. Trying to look at stuff. Yeah, I like the architecture. I like the light levels here. Takes a little bit of extra work to get the fade going, just so. Ah, and the lighting for these pillars here as well. Very nice. Very subtle map, this one, I think. A lot of these lighting details in particular are very subtle. Circling back around, excellent. These doors don't strike me as doors to start off with. I have to sort of parse that in my head before I realise that they're doors to go through. It feels a bit like it's a forced limitation on Amaruq. They're making use of these textures very heavily. I need to stop talking and start actually concentrating on what I'm doing. I'm nearly dead. And I just realised, yeah, 226 monsters. We've still got a fair trek ahead of us. Alright, getting up to our first mid-tier monster. Couple of them. Ah, come on, there we go. Oh, bollocks. That was very close to death. In fact, let's put a save on here. Oof. 13 whole hit points. Some would say that's too many. Whoa. I want to comment on this ceiling. My attention's been driven away from the monsters, looking at the architecture. Ouch. I'm really surprised that did not kill me. I like all the extra detailing that's been done here with all of these sort of beams and this circular piece here. Like, there's no reason no functional reason why you need to have that there, but it's the subtle things that you don't sort of consciously notice, I think, that really make a map. So I appreciate that stuff. I'm glad no bad things happened when I picked that up. I really want that thing behind that remnant. Just have to survive long enough to get it. Hey, there we go. Wonderful. I think Amaruq has taken, I hope I'm saying that right by the way, I think they've taken advantage of the fact that this isn't a standard door texture to try and throw the player off into thinking that's just a normal wall. Alright, 100 health. I am ready to roll. Alright. Another one of these nice circular pieces here. Nice little alcoves, nooks. Surprised that they haven't done some extra lighting here when it's been so consistent throughout earlier. This one, for example, here and here. Yet these ones are not done. But I think I remember seeing them posting about having some issues with the Ultimate Doom Builder specifically, which I've had my fair share of issues with as well, so there's no no surprise there if they've cut back a little bit. Sure, okay. Need more shells. There are more shells here. Ooh, yes, thank you very much. Very welcome addition to the arsenal after encountering a few more of these remnants. It's nice, I haven't seen a lot of these textures before. I don't know if they've made them themselves or if this is part of the pack that I've not just seen yet. Alright, blue key, I've already got one of those. And now we have a red key. The cells preclude a plasma rifle or something to that effect. There we go. Some nice hit scanner hell. I actually got out of this a lot more unscathed than I thought I would. Alright, before I hit that button, let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Putting ourselves locked off here. I assume this will open back up at some stage to let us back out if we need to. Alright, some nukage. I don't know why I did that. I'm just hoping that I would get something. I've had this spoiled because I did read some of the comments that this is a rather cruel mini secret, and I don't recall which button needs to be pressed. I think that's the one. You have to press the right button first, otherwise you can't get through here. Oh, there is actually this in here. I thought that I had, oh jeez, holy crap! Right, that took a massive shift in difficulty. What the hell? Wow. Well, before I do that, let's have a quick squiz over here. Okay, so we've got one other normal way to go. Look, do I want to go find some more firepower, or do I want to... No, let's go find some firepower. I've seen some cells, so we might be able to find a plasma rifle before we attack that secret proper. very light on ammo for this this area here. Uh-oh. Yikes. Alright. There's a couple of stim packs over in the nukage, but I don't know if it's going to be worth the trouble of getting it. Sounds like this enclosure's... Alright, cool. Yeah, this place is closed off for me. That's okay because plasma rifle. Although I would love some more shells. Oh, there's 4 more. Don't know if that's going to be enough for whatever's about to happen. Some of these cells for the secret. Okay, can't go back that way. Oof. Ammo is very tight. Ah, so close. All right. That was exceptionally painful. Now I've got a red key, so that's all the way back at the start. Going to take some travelling too. Alright, I've actually put myself in a worse position for this secret, so I don't think I'm going to be able to push through it, unfortunately. Oh, there's some health here. There's a lot of cells. Oh yes, that's right. Alright. Seem to have hop, skipped and jumped over some demons and are now in an actual pretty decent position. Wow. That is a lot of chaos. Stood on a demon. These are some very tightly packed demons. Wow. I'm not worried about the demons because I've got a plenty of kit to take care of them. It's all those revenants that I want to stress about. I'm not quite ready to commit myself to actually jumping down there and finishing these guys off. But I might soon. Come on, run into my fist. Yes! Aha! a good chunk of the monster count must be then. Uh-oh, I'm down. Alright, let's commit. Back. Oh, look at that. Ammo to spare. It's kind of convenient that the two demons are stuck in each of those 4 corners. Lets me focus on one section at a time without having to worry about my back. Are you not entertained? Is this not what you've tuned in for? Watching somebody punch demons for 3 minutes straight? Yes. Down. Wonderful. Hey! Quarter of the way done. Halfway done. Just pick up some more ammo. We can fit the rest of it in fact. I am of course going to end up after this secret with again, no ammo. But hey, that's alright. Uh-oh. Haha. Perfect. Let's top up some health. And then exit through any of these, I suppose. Oh, well, that one leads me back. That was that way, I think. Aha! Ah, beautiful. It was worth it all. Ooh. Didn't know about that. Well, that did make it almost worth it. Except now I've got no ammo. But I was in that state before this, wasn't I? So that's alright, I suppose. 215 or 226 monsters, so there must be a couple left behind the red door. Might be nice to have a shortcut back, open up back here. Maybe, you know, somewhere over here. Maybe something connecting these two. That opens up when you come back out, maybe. Just as a quality of life thing, just to so the player doesn't have to trek all the way back here. Alright, what do we got left? Excellent. Ammo, 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 no. Uh-oh. That guy can go. Come down, please. Down, please. just absorb all those hits. Ah. Get him. Ah. They're both low. Alright, good. Give it a quick save. No! Bested. He's got 3 hits left in him. Hey. Okay. Come here. Come here. That's it. Must get my kills. Hey! Victory is mine. I've missed a monster. Isn't that sad? After all of this. Oh, maybe there's one back here. Ah, I see. I do have rockets. Ah. I always get too complacent with facing off against these things. One rocket to spare. Lovely. There we go. That was nice. It had nice subtle detail to it, that map. The troll secret was a fun diversion. I wouldn't want to have to do it more than once. It was nice to get that megasphere though, as well. Ammo was very, very tight all the way throughout, I found. I don't know if that was by design and if I was meant to use my fists more maybe, or the chainsaw, which is very possible. But maybe it could have done with a little bit more scattered shells or clips or something just to help bump the player up. That's the only feedback I've got. Yeah, really enjoyable. Hope this helps.